Hey guys, welcome back to another Car TV vlog. I'm here with Nori at the moment in my garage, and unfortunately we're gonna have to do some work today. Tomorrow is a wet pan day, but today I have to fix my power steering leak because it's pretty severe. That's pretty much today's plan. There's a couple of other little things I need to do, and I'm gonna load it up on the trailer, get it ready for tomorrow, and you guys are gonna come with me to a wet pan event. So let's get right into it. So sad days. This is a very sad day. I don't even know if I'm going to be drifting tomorrow. I think I've blown a seal in the rack. Oh, rest in peace. Yep, blown a seal. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I do have a spare rack, but I don't know if the rack is any good. Oh, gosh. Okay, so I'm going to do the dodgy drifter fix. I don't care how many YouTube people are going to hate me for this. I spoke to a couple of friends of mine. I'm not going to mention who. Look, I have a brand new rack boot here, so I actually have two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to pull off the tie rod end. I'm going to slide this off. I'm going to I'm going to clean it all up as much as I can with brake cleaner. I'm going to RTV it, so put some silicone on both the rack and here on this actual small side too, and I'm going to hose clamp it, and I'm going to wait. And then I'm going to wait a couple of hours, and then I'm going to bleed the rack. So don't hate me. Don't hate me. This is just the things that we have to do. And it's a temporary fix until I get my rack rebuilt. So yeah. So I went ahead and I took off the split pin. Then I took off the castle nut. And then I needed to get the ball joint separated. So I actually bought a separator, but it was kind of a bit weird to use, but it worked. It kind of scared me when it came off. Just took the rack boot off, cleaned it up with some brake cleaner, and then just cleaned it up with a nice simple clean rag. The thing kept leaking oil, so I just had to keep doing it. I also had to trim the rack boot because there's like, as you can see there's like certain steps you can cut around, if that makes sense. So I just got like a blade and I kept measuring it to see what was the perfect diameter or like for like that rack end bit section that you can see. So I went ahead and then used some black RTV silicone after I measured it all up, and then just like slipped it on, and then got the hose clamp and put that on, and then I put the RTV on the other side, the small end too, and just got another like little hose clamp to go over it as well, just to make sure. Checked everything and I put it back together. I used tape to kind of like mark the point of the tie rod, so hopefully the steering wasn't too far out, but I think it does need an alignment regardless, so that was okay. I just left it as it was, and then I tried to put the nut on, and then I wrecked the threads because I tried to use a hammer initially to get it off and it didn't work, so I had to like cut a few threads off it with a Dremel, and then yeah, basically sorted that out and got a normal nut, not a castle nut because that one was fried, and then put like an R clip instead of a split pin. So hopefully that does the job.
I'm just gonna keep chasing, so then that way it's safer.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. Fuck you. Sorry?
Silver.
180. So 180 SX.
Yeah,
It keeps stalling though.
who cares? You're doing better than the boys.
Send it to your bandit.
My daughters are proud. Put the boys to shame.
Ah, that's awesome. That's cute. So annoying. Can I oversteer? At least the car's like kind of cooperating right now. Like it's still stalling and shit, but it's not like stalling mid-drift.
Yeah.
Because I'm just taking it easier. I want to go so fast.
You shit on all the guys out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, she wants me to build her one.
I said to
Do
my kid,
it.
I want one. I
Do
want
it. Honestly, I only started 4 years ago. Like, so just buy any S chassis rear-wheel drive and just get into it.
Yeah, I really want to do it.
You gotta be able to get your hands dirty though.
Yeah, there is like
I see. It's idling too high. Nah, I gotta take it off. My throttle body's sticky. Nah, I gotta drive it. I can't drift it. Fuck it. Oh. Okay, it's okay. Just let the frustration out and then you should be good.
Okay, so I just finished up at the drift day. Lots of problems, guys, have risen up as expected. So basically what was happening was I couldn't even idle the car without it stalling. It was idling at about 650, I would say, like RPM. And then it would just hunt and then it would just shut off. Usually that was the case when it was cold, but then when it would warm up, it would kind of stop. So anyway, that happened. And then when I took it out, it actually stalled while I was sideways. So I actually locked up my brakes and stopped. So I didn't go into a barrier, but I was worried I was gonna go into a barrier. That was a very scary moment, not gonna lie. And that was when I was going hard, like when I was, cause I like to enter corners, like I'm very confident on wetpan, so I like to enter corners fast. So I was giving it really hard at that point. And when I would flick it, it would just shut off. So then the way I got around it later was just taking it easy in that corner. But then I had a misfire. I was like, man, this car is gonna like blow up if I keep driving it. So basically after that, I packed up and I just head off because it's like already 3 or 4 o'clock by the time I actually got home, and I want to clean up this mess. I have like a pounding headache, by the way, guys. It's like 40 degrees. Jesus, like when it's hot and you're drifting, it is like one of the trickiest things to handle, hey? A whole bunch of factors affecting my my headache today. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm gonna do now, is I'm just gonna go ahead, like, I know I'm kind of like in a nicer jersey-ish thing now, but you know, I'm not gonna get too dirty. I'm literally just going to move some of these parts that were in this corner over here. I'm gonna move them all out here, and I'm gonna organize it so I can set up 2 shelves there, because it's so yuck. It's so yuck, and I'm sick of seeing it. Like, if you guys see up close, like all this was literally just stacked in this collapsing box. So I've had enough, and I finally pulled the trigger and bought some shelving. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. I'm gonna throw you guys on time lapse, and hopefully you enjoy. Grab a cup of tea or a beer, whichever one your preference is, or a coffee. I mean, can't discriminate with coffee either. And let's clean this. I had a huge migraine, as I said, so unfortunately I didn't get the chance to end this vlog properly with a proper clip. So it's basically going to just be this time lapse of me just tidying up, organizing some things, and then it will cut out to the next video. So here you can see that I'm just organizing all my hard lines together. I don't know if you can see it properly in this visual, but I've actually organized it so you've got like interior parts, plastics, and then you've got exterior parts, and then you've got like hard lines, and then you've got like mechanical parts where you can't actually see on the left hand side of your screen. So yeah, I just organize things into like sections like that, and I think what I'm going to do when I set up the shelves is I'm going to put them on the shelf like so, maybe even within some tubs and stuff. So it's just gonna help me clean up that area and have a less of a mess when I'm trying to find things too, because every time I'm trying to find a part, I have to pull everything out and go scouring through things. But yeah, I'm not too sure if you can see it, but there's a couple times when I hold my head quite a bit and massage it. I am pretty sure I had heat stroke that day. It was horrific. I fell asleep at like 7 or 8 o'clock. I was so tired, so dehydrated, so dizzy, and yeah, I really did push myself after the drift day to come back and do this on like 40 degrees Celsius. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching nonetheless, and I hope you guys are enjoying this weekly dose of me and what I do on the weekends. It's pretty much always car things, so it's always things to do. So yeah, I'm trying to switch it up and make it kind of unique and different. So next week's vlog is actually going to be an interesting one. I am going to be going to Blossom Society's car meet. So if you're interested, hang tight for that one. I'm also yet to paint my rocker cover as well from K24. So there's quite a few things in the works, along with the LZ World Tour vlog that's coming up the week after. So stay tuned. Plenty ahead.